Dutch Sense here. 5:50 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday, October 22nd, 2014. And I've got you over here on my website. I'm going to put a link down below to this. This is kind of breaking news out of South America right into Central America. We have two extinct volcanoes which could possibly be set to erupt very soon with a large eruption. And this is from the South American agency which monitors the two volcanoes. That's the Ingeominas. Let me go ahead and show you a screenshot of this. This is Volcano Chileas, or Chiles. Hasn't erupted in 160,000 years. And right next to it, Volcano Cerro Negro, and that's also, or Cerro Negro, part of the volcano complex that's associated with the Chiles. This is kind of huge news because it's a extinct volcano which is kind of roaring back to life with a large earthquake, series of earthquakes, right around the entire base of the volcano. Now, why is that significant? In light of the other activity that we have happening. For instance, we have this spot eruption happening at Kilauea 2 days ago where the Lavic Lake drained, and every time I put this post out, it got one share. They won't allow it to be shared. This wasn't on the news. Nobody talked about this, and it blew. It blew just like over here in Japan at Nishinoshima. Again, another story that I put out only got a few shares. To hundreds of thousands of people, only 2 or 3 people shared these stories. And I was trying to figure out why. I think it's because they're being censored, literally being stifled, because what it means that we're experiencing a serious amount of unrest. Now let me just bring over Earthquake 3D here really quick. You know, just looking at Earthquake 3D, I did a post at the bottom of this post regarding a earthquake that happened yesterday in Nevada. Let me just go ahead and show you. It happened at the Lunar Crater National Park, just right on the flank of the Lunar Crater National Park, 3.0, right in the middle of Nevada. And there it is. Okay, it's undeniable, right here in front of you. And we've got some really impressive old lava flows. This one looks like it went off a cliff, obviously. You can see this really rough edge of the old basalt. So, put it all together, and you start to see that we're having a tremendous amount of activity happen at volcanic areas. Bardarbunga, again, another area in Iceland, which is just going through the roof. It hasn't stopped, by the way. They're doing, reports now saying, oh, it's been going for 7-8 weeks straight. And when you see the stacks of earthquakes happening there, each one of these is beneath the magma chamber as it's moving across Iceland towards another volcano. But overall, the amount of earthquake activity associated with the volcanoes, okay, so here's Central America going down. This is the area that they're talking about, the two dormant volcanoes erupting in. Well, it's no surprise. Look at the activity that's happening earthquake-wise. And in the West Pacific, the deeper these are, the higher they are off the planet, these are happening in magma chambers, down in the asthenosphere, and it goes all the way down to South America. The entire Pacific plate has moved. This is just 4.0 and greater internationally. Let me turn it up to 5.0 and greater. There we go. 5.0 and greater. Look at that. I mean, it really is starting to show tremendous amount of activity, and that's just 5s. When you take it down to 4, you can really see all these different cluster points. Okay? United States, look at us. Noticeably absent. US and Europe, that's not going to continue on forever. We are going to see eventual larger activity based upon the activity that's already happening around the rest of the planet. Okay? So I'll put a link down below to the volcano post. I would encourage you to share it just to let people know. First of all, the footage is incredible. Okay, if you just want to go through and look at volcano eruptions, it's really cool. But it also helps people be prepared. They know if they live around a dormant volcano. Most people do in their different areas. If there's something like that there, watch those areas. They're starting to show activity. Central Nevada, okay. I mean, if you have a volcano around you, you might want to start paying attention even though they say it's dormant or extinct. And that's evidenced by the other dormant, quote, and extinct, quote, volcanoes, which are starting to show earthquake activity. Be safe, guys. Much love.